That's me, MVP. Right out the gate. Alright, good morning, Wasteland. Last time on the noob account, we built our autocannon sniper rig, which I need to move the hatchets down to frame level so we don't wedge ourselves. That's tip 1. Speaking of wedging, though, I thought we would try and build our own low PS wedge. But we don't have all the parts, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to exhibition, and then we're going to go ahead and try and see what we can find for just growl wedgy shapes to start. Okay, those are fun shapes, but those are there it is. There's a nice little wedge shape. So, well, we got no blueprint slots left, so we're gonna have to get rid of one of them. Let's go grab this one, and then we're gonna have to change it because I'm sure we're missing a majority of these parts. Yeah, most of them. Most of them we don't have. However, we've got at least the beginning of a build here that we can use. We're going to want some coolers, some radiators. Well, we don't have any coolers. Let's see what we can do to work with this. So let's fill up our front bit here. What do we got for structural parts? Let's do something lightweight in the inside here. It's going to have some decent pass-through, right? We're always going to want our guns mounted on more than one part. Hopefully with some... Alright, that's one piece. We're going to want them on more than one part, though, because we don't want them getting instantly blown off our rig here. So let's see what else we got that we can stick these on. Those aren't going to be very strong. God, we just have so few parts at this power score. But that's just where we're at right now. So we're going to build our first wedge. So this is a wedge anyone can build. Even somebody at extremely low power score like ourselves. So we're going to have to... Hopefully that doesn't mess up our gun depression too horribly badly. Obviously they were running different wheels. So we're going to have to see what we've got, which is essentially just medium wheels. We're going to do non-steering here for the center axle. Get rid of that. And we got a nice. Oh, we're gonna need our fuel and our modules and stuff under here. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. Got a fuel barrel. We're gonna want. Can we fit it this way? Yeah, it's gonna fit right nicely next to our radio. Let's get some frames in there, or maybe we can get a cooler. We can get a cooler in there, or a radiator. Sorry, we get the radiator in there. We're gonna need some frames though. You can see we are missing some of the frames we needed for this. How far back are those? Sometimes it's my light's shining in my eyes here. From my lights for the YouTube, I'm like, G can't see anything. Alright, so let's frame up the back. Do we got another one of those? Maybe a heavy frame since we don't have light. Okay. Let's get some ST wheels in the back. Get our medium wheels ST. We'll build around those here in a jiff. And let's get a little forward rake. I don't know if it'll actually tilt us enough forward, but we'll just put little wheels in front. Why not? And we're going to have to start constructing our wedge, so it's going to need to come forward a bit more. But I just want to make sure. Are we getting a little bit of a forward rake? We're not. I would have to move back that center axle, which I don't want to do because it's armored nicely. We'll just use medium wheels ST in front as well. They're going to have more durability. What were we thinking using the small ones? I don't know. Okay, let's see what we've got for armor bits that we can build a wedge out of. First starter wedge. It's not going to give us anything. We're not going to be symmetrical with that. This will get us... We'll get our nose out there, but let's go down a bit because we are trying to build a wedge here. The goal being to get underneath our opponents and scoop them up over us with our beginner wedge. Can we go down a weld point too? Or are we just going to hit and scrape? That might be a little lower than we want, but we're trying it out. Yeah, that's just going to scrape. So we're going to redo that. Move those up. And we're going to try and just kind of fill in front of our guns here. Now we got extra energy points. So we got room for another Lupara. We'll put that one on the cab. We got one extra energy. We are going to maybe... Can we get a cooler? I don't... Oh, or can we get an engine? Do we have any money left? No, we do not. We bought autocannons. We've got no money left, but we can stick another radiator in there. I'd like to get some armor. Let's rotate this a bit so we get better weld points there. And let's put some armor in there. We got a nice little van door would maybe fit in there. Van side. Yeah, I just haven't done any videos building in front of you guys because let's be honest, it's self-conscious when you're working on your first build. I feel like these bumper bits would be better to armor up. Let's put guns on there. I'm not sure, but let's save this as our own and then go back and look at the original. We'll call this G-Wedge. Let's go take a look at that other guy's other wedge. So there's ours that we're working on. Oh, look at this. He had guns. I knew there were guns up there. That makes sense. And those are armored up nicely. Now, if we added a big G, maybe we could fit another gun. So let's go back to our wedge. Assemble. Move this down. Yeah, we can use that nice armor there from those bumpers. We'll see how well we can protect these front and back. That's 11 of 11 energy points there. If we remove one, how much do these take? 3. We could add 1 energy. That gets us to 12. That's... Well, if we get rid of all the coolers... Oops. We get rid of all the coolers... By coolers, I mean rads. Sorry, it's been a minute, guys. Stuff a big G in there. And we're going to move the placement of that. We can run 4 of these. How quickly are we going to overheat? Really quickly. Really quickly. So fast we're going to over. But we're doing our budget. We're doing our budget build here. So we're going to run 4. It'll be at least harder to get degunned. Okay, so that's the goal. Okay, how are we going to fit this big G in here a little better? Let's get rid of that. Raise her up on the hoist. Rotate. Is that going to scrape, or is it the same depth as our... Yeah, let's at least attach it to the radio. Let's put an armor bit in there. What do we got? 3 weld points. Yeah, fortunately, we don't have a lot of parts. So we don't have anything that's going to be 3 or 2 even that we could stick in there. We could use this little guy. Bit of a... we might stick it in just to see if we can. You know what? Nope. I want to use this to at least get some protection on these rear guns here. Yep. Yeah, those pieces are perfect for that. So we're going to stick those in there. We need some frontal protection on those guns. We just don't have enough tiny pieces in our arsenal yet, which makes this hard. Makes it challenging. Can we rotate this and will it fit? That'll give us a little more structure. We're just using what we have here, guys. We're just level, 13 engineers right now, so we are not full of a ton of parts just yet. That's the goal of this video, is literally anybody who's an early game player, who's just starting out, should be able to recreate this. We can put it on exhibition, though. I don't know that anybody would want to drive this monstrosity. Look how ugly it is. It's so ugly. Can we come back? No. I'm just trying to see, like, nope, can we do... Oh, it's just so ugly like that. So ugh. I hate it. I hate it. We're going to put some bumpers, too, in front of this. Alright, these guns need protection, or they are going to get blown right off. But we got to check our gun depression, make sure that we can still, and then we'll fill in that gap there if we can. We can still aim down in front. Okay, that's all 4. That's only 2. Now we need to be able to shoot. Yeah, these pieces are going to have to go. What if we inverted them? Yeah, I don't see that helping. Move it in. Let's see what we can get for gun depression now. That's all 4. That was all 4. Right, yeah, that works. Oh, you can even hear the shotgun shells falling. A little plastic versus that metallic sound. That's kind of cool. All right. Oh, I just feel like this comes out too far, and we don't have any protection on our front wheels. Oh, this is so ugly. This is just ugly. Oh, so ugly. Fugly, this build. Who built this? Well, guys, we now have a very, very, very ugly, basic quad shotgun wedge. Now, I don't know. I feel like maybe we need to go down to 3 on the Luparas. But let's see if it'll wedge. It's not amazing at wedging, but it's scooping up stuff we can carry and we can shoot. So we are going to give this thing a try. Let's take her into combat and see how she'd do. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get our first wedge. Can we wedge? Really, kind of kills. Yep, we wedged. We wedged and we blew stuff up. You guys saw it. Alright, let's see if we can get another wedge in here. We scoop. Yep. Wedging. Effective wedging. Or bot wedging. Using him as a human shield. Guys, this is my kill. Guys, this is mine. No, I get this. Nope. Mine. Okay, maybe we just leave that one, G. Nope, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it because we want to kill. This poor guy. Oh, my friend. Take an assist. This thing's working. This is build working as intended. Team absolutely tearing people up today. Looks like we got one more bot here. We've wedged. We took out some wheels. Let's do some degunning here. Yep, that's me, MVP, right out the gate. Well, boys and girls, I think this worked. It could use some improvements, but it's pretty stable. Wide back end makes it easy to drive around. As you can see, Baby G needs food. It's been 5 minutes since she's eaten anything. So, like and subscribe for all things Crossout. And fellow dads out there, I feel ya. Hope to catch you guys on the next one. Be good, stay safe. Mr. G, out.